Hello and welcome to Dartmoor Stomps, and this is the first in a remake series of my series of Dartmoor walking videos, and this first one is at Haytor. Haytor, you can see up on the hill there, and this is a walk I first did, I don't know how many years ago now, long time ago. It was the first one. And I've actually recently decided to remake this series, and first things first, I have to rebuy the book. I lost it. So I've gone and done that. Hooray for eBay. And this is like a little spell of nice weather we've had. So I thought, right, let's grasp the nettle and get out. So, for those of you who don't know, this all started because I was given a book, Walks for All Ages by John Noblet, and I set about doing all the walks. So let me find it in the book. Haytor, this is a gentle and varied walk, stepping back in time and looking at long forgotten industries and transport systems. It is in the shadow of the iconic Haytor rocks and has far-reaching views to the sea. Lovely. Right, first of all, with your back to the information centre, carefully cross the road, turn right and walk along the grassy verge, past the entrance to Moorlands, where there is a cafe on your return. Okay, so here we go, doing just that. And after approximately 300 metres, turn right at the phone box signed Haytor Vale. So it's been so long, I've kind of forgotten, apart from this beginning bit, I remember this bit, I've kind of forgotten the rest of the walk, so that's good, because it'll be kind of fresh. It's March, I was going to say it's February, it's not, it's March, and we have had a long wet period with all sorts of storms and stuff. Oh, let's get some footage of that. So there is a phone box, and we're going to turn down right. There we go. Right. When the road bends to the right, turn left onto a public bridleway just before reaching the Rock Inn. Go over the cattle grid, immediately turn left and walk down the hill. Right, that makes sense. There's the cattle grid, and here is the left turn. The Rock Inn. Oh, look at that. Don't know if you can see that. It's like a totem pole in their garden. Very fancy. Early spring flowers. Nice to see. In the sun and out of the wind, it's actually quite warm. When the road bends to the right, turn left onto a public bridleway just before reaching the Rock Inn. That looks like the Rock Inn down there, so I think maybe we're supposed to go down here? Maybe? Is that a driveway? I don't know. Alright, this is looking like it. Crikey, I don't remember this at all. Blimey. Oh well. Onwards. After a few metres, by a house called Meadowside, turn right onto a footpath. Signed Smallcombe. I don't know, you know, this isn't looking right, is it? And there is no sign. Well, I'm going to keep going Continue down through the woods, following the stream first on one side, then the other. Well, there is a stream on one side, so that's encouraging. Innit? Oh, and it's changing sides. And now it's over there. Okay. Yeah, one of the most exciting things about these walks is when you get the feeling that you have no idea if you've missed something and you're going completely the wrong way. I must admit, this is very strange. I don't remember any of this. I suppose what I could have done is re-watch Dartmoor Stomps before I did this, but one, it didn't occur to me, and two, it kind of take the fun out of it, really. It just goes to show how bad my memory's got. My memory and my eyes. Trying to read this book. I will probably have to get my glasses out at some point. Right, here's a sign for Smallcombe. Oh, Smallcombe. Smallcombe. Okay, turn right onto a footpath. Sign Smallcombe. Continue down through the woods. And we're heading up here. It's a little bit boggy. That carries on up there. Continue down through the woods, following the stream. Alright, well, we'll follow the stream. That's quite clear, isn't it? Follow the stream. It's full of little holes. Oh. More than just little holes. I wonder what's done that. Well, they got some big beavers in Haytor. Proper log piles. Busy at work. Right, here we go. Crossing the streams, as it were. Oh, cool little bridge. Blimey. Something that has been hard at work. Just seen a bunny up the top there, hopping along the old top of the bank. We're coming to what looks like the back of the house. I bet whoever owns that does some overtime. Anyways, through the gate. Oh. And on. Okay, something happens here. There's a signpost. Right, bear left where the footpath forks to pass through a turnstile. Path is forking, we turn left. I guess. I mean, that looks like up on the moor there, doesn't it? I guess we just keep up here. What looks like a small quarry on the right is in fact an adit. That's not a turnstile. I guess we'll keep going up here until we see a turnstile looking thing. I'm fairly sure that we can't go in there, although the sign does say but it does say fork left, so here we go. I'm enjoying this. It's nice to get out. On the intro thing that I did the other day for my new channel, the Stomps channel, which indeed you will be watching this on. And I did enjoy that too. It was nice just to get out and get back in the swing of it. Right, this is not a turnstile. This is definitely a fence, but we'll go through here. Public something on there. We'll have that. And keep on going up. I can see a castle. I bet that's Bobby Castle. I suspect. Yeah, so just while we're walking up here, at the moment I think this channel's called Stompin' Stomps, because Stomps was taken. Someone suggested maybe Stomps by Dave. I don't know, because apparently there's a guy called Dave who does walking videos, and I did look him up. And oh no, there's that sun behind me again. Sorry folks, terrible composition. I have to put up with it, I'm afraid, because I don't want to walk backwards. Anyway, in fact, let me just, you can look at that while I'm talking. And we'll carry on up here. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, I looked at these Walks by Dave videos, and there was a couple of channels I found. One, he walks for miles and miles and miles, doesn't say a word, which is interesting. I thought, well, yeah, I can see people just putting it on and going for a walk. Oh, look at these crocuses. Oh, they have exploded in Oakie. Oh, that's not so nice. Whoops. Anyway. But yeah, it goes for miles and miles and miles. I thought that's interesting. And then another one with a guy, I think he's got a dog as well. And they do walks around the place, but bit more, what do you say, formal than what I do. Oh, look at that. I don't mean formal, but a bit more, shall we say, looking like educational videos, let's put it that way. Which is cool. So I don't know, it's going to stay Stomping Stomps for the minute. I don't want to call it Dartmoor Stomps, because I want to do more than Dartmoor. I do love Dartmoor, but as I mentioned in my previous video, I did Ben Nevis recently, and I'm sorry, I need to turn you around. And look at the sign and say 80 people saw it. 80. That's just terrible. Terrible. I don't understand it. Turn you around again. All I can think is there's so many videos on YouTube of people doing Ben Nevis maybe that it just got lost. I enjoyed it. It was good fun. But there we go. Oh, anyway, I haven't seen a turnstile yet. Should be coming soon. Well, according to the book, anyway. What are we going to do at this turnstile? What looks like a small quarry on the right is in fact an adit. Yeah, I think we're just miles away. Just got to keep walking for a bit up this hill. We're getting to the point now where I'm thinking, this can't be right, can it? It doesn't matter really. We're going the right kind of way. Worst comes to worst, we'll just go to Haytor. Oh, and there's that garden thing. The water, I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, you'll see. We've just come up that hill, and I think that's the turnstile gatey thing we got to go up. It says bear left, doesn't it? So up there. But that down there, that's where I walked along last time I did this stomp. So I've done it wrong at least once. Never mind, perfect right away. Lullaby. Whoop. Oh, and that. Up here. This doesn't make any sense. Bear left where the footpath forks to pass the return to the other side of the gate. Well, it looks like small quarry on the right. It's in fact an adit. Draining tunnel for an iron mine that was worked on off. Blah, 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 blah. So I think it's a fair assumption to say this is the time I've done it wrong. Never mind. Cross the road with care and grow onto a broad grassy track which is the temple away. Here you can turn right to walk down the tramway. We got to cross the road and go around the corner. Oh, hang on. What's this? What's this? Oh, I'm glad I got my jeans on. Well, it ain't a broad grassy track, but it's a grassy track nonetheless. And I think we'll follow it down here. Doesn't actually say which way to follow it. That's the thing I find about this book. It can be a bit lacking in details that, you know, might help a lot. Like left or right. Sometimes. Okay. This is a broad grassy track, I say. Now, here you can turn right to walk down the tramway. The granite rails are not obvious. For approximately 150 metres to find a 6 milestone on the right by a gorse thicket. Yeah, I've got a memory creeping up about this. I think I might have come across here before. I think I'm going to go down here a bit and find my opportunity to turn left up the hill. All good fun. It is all good fun, but time is a-ticking and the sun is getting low. So we can't spend too much time with this tomfoolery. Gold. Ugh. Right. Okay. I might be getting to a point where we start throwing the book away. Already. Certainly not seen any granite markers. I think start turning up the hill. Oh, I tell you what though, that's a fair old view. Look at that. I can see the sea over there. Out towards, where would that be? Oh, Teignmouth, I suppose, out that way. Nice tree. Holly, look. Right, I have come to the conclusion this book is total nonsense. I'm going to head back up the hill. Of course, to be fair, there might be one glaring problem with this plan to redo these walks. this book's quite old. So who's to tell what landmarks are just not there anymore. And it obviously looks very, very different. So what I'm going to do is, if I can get this to line up again in some meaningful way, then great. Otherwise, we're just going to go up here and I'll head towards the landmarks that I know are here. Right now, just going up the hill in some vain hope of seeing these tram lines he's banging on about. Like, I know they are there, right up the top. But I've yet to see any evidence of them down here. Oh, are we reading the right bit here? Yeah, I think we are. I'd forgotten how much I grew to kind of not hate John Noblet, but be less impressed, shall we say. I don't think I'd buy another one of his books. Right, Haytor is on the horizon. So I've been walking along, singing a song. Not really. This is definitely a wide grass track. Of which there are flipping millions on Dartmoor, obviously. So the chances of this being the correct one are slim. There's a place down there I don't recognise. There's cars up here parked on a hill I don't recognise. They're over there on the horizon. I think that's got to be Haytor, but that's just, oh, it looks miles away. And I'm wondering if I'm actually going to be able to get there before sundown. I would have thought if there are any tram lines, this has got to be something. I mean, this is, I don't suppose you can see it, but this is a very tram-liney looking track. And see this gorse. Cool. Artsy shot there for you. I remember the first time I did this, you could hardly hear a word I was saying because I didn't have a muff. And then I ended up making my own muff and my stomp stick and all of that. Anyway, a fancy new camera I got now, it's got all that built in, but what a learning curve that was. If you're doing walking videos on Dartmoor, or anywhere really, ensure you've got a good muff. Although, to be honest, today you might get away with that one. It's very still. Right, come across the car park. I don't know how the hell you get to this. I do not know. Very strange. Alright, so there's another car park up here, which you obviously come up here, there's a road, there must be a road down there, I didn't notice. Anyways, I've kind of just turned off at that car park and I'm now walking towards Haytor. I can see right down there where I'm parked, so that's something, that's reassuring. Still no sign of any tram lines, but we are on a good grass track. Haytor on the distance, or in the distance there, and you can see the sun there making his way down. This is a lovely, lovely day. I did leave it a bit late in the day. I got here about 3:30, something like that. Let's just stop and have a little panorama. So there's the car park I just walked through. down across to the sea there, which is now misty and in the distance. That's how far I've walked. Down there, something that's on fire with nothing to do with me. Down there is the visitor centre where we are parked, and straight towards Haytor. Good news! Right, walking along there, we have come across tracks eventually coming from down there. So that is the road down there. So they obviously nobble it. You just needed to say turn left or something and look up the hill. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, but we found them eventually. So now we are heading kind of to the side of Haytor. That's good news. Oh, right, we know where we are. Turn left here following the line of the old tramway uphill with the road on your left. It just makes no sense, Noblet, no sense. Anyway, keep on the tramway and ignore any paths to your right. I mean, look at them. They are solid granite. I don't know, but do you think they carved them like that, or have they worn down like that? I'm not sure. Cross lane, continue, turn left by a prominent large stone. There's a prominent large stone. We're going to turn left down here. Just looking at the book, I'm not so sure about that. I think maybe we should have gone down, because it says follow the tram lines. Well, we definitely ain't following the tram lines. But do you know what? There's not a massive amount of light left, so I think we'll take the tram lines as done. And we'll head towards, I don't know what they call it. It's like a quarry. It's all very pretty. We'll go in there, and we might just have time to go up to Haytor, and then I think that'll be it. But it's very wet walking down here. There's horses as well. Hang on. They were just whinnying. Don't know what that means. Keep away or I'll chew your face off, maybe. I don't know. I'm not making eye contact, but I'm pointing the camera at him. Do you think he knows? I think we'll be safe. I'd rather horses any day than the dreaded bovine terrorists. Although, to be fair, horses can move faster. They don't have the bulk. I don't know why it is. I feel like an angry horse is going to do less damage than an angry cow. This is glorious. Does have to be said. I'm looking for a gateway. I'm sure there's a gate. Alright. Automated external defibrillator. Not sure I want that. Is that another word for the electric fence? Anyway, here we are. I swear in the summer there are flowers and stuff. It looks quite incredible. Right now, it's kind of moody and spooky. Some old machinery there. But I thoroughly recommend visiting this place in the summer. Listen. Silence. Hopefully That'll be testing the signal to noise ratio on my camera. Yeah, it's a proper lovely place to come if you want some peace and to chill. Yeah. Right, we can't hang around here too long because we've still got to get up to Haytor. But I'm pleased we've come here and had a little look. Because this is worth seeing. Alright, Haytor there on the hill. Looking very majestic. Oh, that sun. Right in my eyeballs. And here we are at Haytor. Oh, there's people up there doing some, don't know what, abseiling, something like that probably. I can hear people clapping and general merriment. So, let's have a slow look around. North Cornwall up there, North Devon. Coming round to the south coast. Beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That's the first one done. A nice little jaunt around and up to Haytor. Now it's just a matter of walking down the hill. Literally, I can see the car park. So getting back is much easier than getting up here. I must have a look at the first version of this stomp and see what I said at the end, because I have a feeling I might have said don't bother with the first part of the walk, just come straight up here. Do you know what's funny, now looking down there, I can see the car park. I'm going to switch you around. I don't know if it'll be obvious on this. Can I zoom in? Yeah, opposite the car park there's a road, bang opposite, and that takes you to a track which takes you up here. Yeah, I think the thing to do is just do that. It was quite nice going down among those woods, but it was just a stream. Streams everywhere, aren't there? And actually, yeah, the reason to come here is that quarry, the tram line things, that's interesting, isn't it? And to see Haytor. And then when you're done with all that, have an ice cream. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, parking at the visitor centre was £3.40, I think, for 3 hours. Or it was a little bit more for all day. I'm just trying to see the quickest way. I think it's this way. So that's not bad. If you want to come up here for a stomp, I think that's fair and reasonable. But then there is also another car park further up, which is interesting. But yeah, I think this book might be a little bit out of date. I think that might be what's going on. And that's why it caused me so much trouble. God, it's getting a bit parky now. Oh, let me spin you around. This angle now, you can see the toes of Haytor poking up. Anyway. So yeah, I think that was the might be part of the issue there. So if you like this stomp, do like and subscribe. I realise I'm starting again here, so it does really matter. Of course, you can always go onto my other channel, Just search for Dartmoor Stomps and have a look at the old ones and see how they compare. Like I say, do look at the one I recently, about a year ago now, did Ben Nevis. I also did, what's the other one called? Scarfell Pike. Which, spoiler alert, was harder than Ben Nevis. But yeah, worth a look, and that was all part of the same trip. I do have a plan to go and do Snowdon again, but I will certainly wait until the weather's better before traipsing up to there to do that, because there's nothing worse than getting up to the top of a big hill like that and you can't see anything because it's foggy. Best avoided. So yeah, what do you think of this? What do you prefer? Do you like the chit-chat and rambling of me just stomping around, vaguely following a book and moaning about how inaccurate it is or how badly I am at following them? Do you like the ramblings in between, or should I do it more of this point of interest and then just filming the next point of interest and cutting out so much of the walking? It's interesting to know what you think. But right now, there's nothing more to see really. I'm literally walking back down to the van. Quite pleased to have got this underway. And I will see you all again next time on whatever this is called. Well, this series will still be Dartmoor Stomps. So on Dartmoor Stomps, on the Stompin' Stomps channel, currently. Yes. So whatever you're doing, have fun, and I'll see you again. Cheers.